channel. So I'm starting a new painting tonight, and I thought that I would kind of like film my like routine or like my process that I go through when I start a new painting. Hopefully it's not too loud because it is like raining right now really hard. So this is what we're working with today. It's like a generic canvas from Michaels. Recently what I've been doing is these big oil paintings on fabric. Here's what it looks like. It's really big and it looks weird on camera because it's not like flat, but that's been really fun and I really enjoyed doing that. I really like working on like a larger scale, but it's like super different than canvas because it is so big, and also the paint kind of soaks into the cloth. That was oil paint, I don't know if I mentioned that. It kind of soaks into the cloth, which is how it gets like kind of this like muted tone. It looks really nice, but I have kind of missed working on canvas. So yeah, we're gonna get back to that. So these are the paints that I use. These are the Winsor Newton ones, and I just have the primary colors because whenever I have too many color choices, I tend to just kind of overload my small brain and like try to use every color that I possibly can, and it never works that well. I also have Gamblin for white, and then for black I have Artist Loft paint, which is absolutely the worst. Would not recommend it at all, but I really need to get a new one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And here's my palette. It's absolutely disgusting because it's covered in hair, so we're not gonna look at that for too long, but the back is really pretty. And then here's my nasty little thing of linseed oil. Usually I don't start out by painting. Usually I do a couple thumbnail sketches first. I haven't always done it, but whenever I do thumbnail sketches, I always find that I like my like finished piece more because I just feel like it's more thought out. Here's some of my thumbnail sketches that I did for this big cloth thing. And yeah, you can just kind of see that I tried out like different poses and stuff, and then that's like the final one where I thought out about the color palette and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start out with a thumbnail sketch. So usually when I do this, the number of sketches is kind of determined by how strong I feel about like the direction I'm going in with the painting. And for this one, I pretty much knew that I didn't want to do anything too complicated, so I only did a few sketches, and then I kind of worked out like this little pattern that I could use as like a motif throughout the painting. And yeah, this is just kind of a simple line based painting, like it doesn't really have a meaning or anything. And then right after I'm done with my thumbnail sketches, I like to work out my color palette and kind of just figure out what colors I'm going to use. Just because I only work with primary colors, so it's easier if I figure it out beforehand and then mix all my colors beforehand so that I just have them ready. So here I'm just using gouache to kind of figure out my color palette. For this I went with like a red-ish color palette. Usually I end up using like blues and pinks and purples, like that's my normal color palette, but recently I've been trying to get into more like earth jewel tones. I don't know, I'm trying to do something different, so we'll see how that goes. So my camera stopped working while I was filming, but this is pretty much how the sketch is going so far. I kind of am enjoying the acrylic thing, so I might just stick with that instead of going to oils. Okay, so really quick, I thought I'd just show you the paints that I use since I didn't end up switching to oils. These are the acrylics that I use. I use these like golden acrylics. I like them. They're very nice on canvas. I use them on paper once. They aren't quite as good on paper. But yeah, I cut them in a set also, so I don't quite have like the primary colors that I would like, so whenever I use them I have to like mix these two colors to get a red. This is like alizarin crimson and then cadmium red light, so it's fine, I don't know. And then also I use these like Sargent Art acrylics. They're like school grade. Honestly, I don't mind them that much. They're a little bit chalky, but they're not that bad. We had to buy these in 8th grade, and it's literally like so much paint. Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's so much paint. And I bought them like 4 years ago, and I still have them, so you know, I just use them. Okay, so this is where we're at now. It's like 3 a.m. I worked on it a little bit off camera. I don't hate it, you know? I don't think it's that good right now, but I feel like I can fix it. So yeah, I need to go to sleep, or else I'm literally gonna sleep all day tomorrow, and my mom's gonna think I'm doing drugs. But I'm not, I'm just sniffing paint fumes. That was a joke. Night night. Good morning. It's like 5 p.m. now. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Kind of embarrassing. It's fine. This is how it looks now. I ended up working on it a little bit more last night. But I think I'm a little bit happier with it now. And I think I'm just gonna switch over to the easel. So yeah. So it's my 3rd day of working on this, and I think we're pretty much done. Here's how it's looking so far. I went and I added all these white details and background stuff just to finish it off. I'm probably gonna add some like finishing touches later, but I'll put in some pictures at the end of how it looks. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I will see you whenever I next decide to upload.